Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Sarva Maharshibhyo Namaha. Rajasic Gnana is explained. 21st Shloka. Pruthaktvena tu yajnanam nana bhavan pruthakvidan. Vetti sarveshu bhuteshu tadgnanam viddhi rajasam. Substance. That knowledge which sees in all beings various entities, jivas of distinct kinds, as different from one another, know that knowledge as Rajasic. Commentary. The knowledge which is guided by separateness is Rajasic. By this knowledge, one sees only separateness everywhere, as he is good, he is bad, he is rich, he is poor, this is dog, this is elephant, this is water, this is stone, etc. Thus, the idea of separateness persists everywhere for the Rajasic man. This knowledge is the cause of all fiction and conflict everywhere. When mankind is separated by religion, race, nationality, political doctrines, the result is conflict, as we see it everywhere in the world. This knowledge is not knowledge because it does not enable one to see the underlying unity of all beings. The Advaitic vision of the universal existence of Atma is the true vision, and it is this vision only which can put an end to all frictions and conflicts in the world. So long as man is contented with Rajasic knowledge and thinks of it as the only knowledge available for mankind, the world would be torn asunder by conflicting elements fighting for superiority and supremacy over one another. Question. What is the nature of Rajasic Gnana? Answer. Seeing the manifold one entity as different from another is Rajasic knowledge. Tamasic Gnana is explained. 22nd Shloka. Yattu kritsnavade kasmin karye saktamahaitukam atatvartavadalpam cha tat tamasamudahrutam. Substance. The knowledge by which man clings to one thing, body or image, as if it were the whole without reason and foundation in truth, and which is trivial, that is declared to be Tamasic Gnana. Commentary. Tamasic Gnana is narrow and blind. The man attaches himself to one single thing, considering it to be the whole. Such narrowness is the result of ignorance. Attached to money, the greedy man considers it as the whole of universe. Attached to lust, the immoral man clings to the body as the whole of life. Attached to some doll, the ignorant man considers it as the whole truth. Thus, we find that single thing occupies the entire being. Besides, it is a trivial thing, producing very little result. It is a thing which has no basis in truth. Thus, Tamasic Gnana is narrow and blind to truth. He sees matter and thinks there is nothing beyond it. Rajasic knowledge is higher. He sees many things distinctly and separately. His vision goes deeper into the qualities of each thing, which divides one from another. But he has not yet arrived at the basic reality. He loses himself in multiplicity and manifoldness and sees separateness everywhere. Sattvic knowledge reveals the basic truth of one indivisible Atma pervading the whole universe. In all things, he sees the one Atma. The external coatings of matter, color, size, qualities are all transcended, and the one Sat appears to him in everything. Arriving at this knowledge of oneness, man knows the ultimate truth and is no longer deluded. He attains Atma and goes beyond the cycle of birth and death. In the midst of many who sees the one he alone sees, knows the truth about himself and everything in the universe. Question. What is the nature of Tamasic Gnana? Answer. Holding one single thing and thinking of it as the whole. is tamasic gnana. For example, seeing the body and thinking of it as the whole truth. There is no rational judgment behind this knowledge. It is not founded on truth. It is trifling, producing trivial result. Sattvic karma is explained. 23rd sloka. Niyatam sangarahitam aragadveshatah कृतं अपलप्रेप्सुना कर्म यत्तत् सात्विकमुच्यते. Substance ordained by the Shastras, that action performed by one not desirous of the fruit, without attachment, free from love and hate, is called Sattvic Karma. Commentary. Wherever the word karma is used, the Lord invariably employs the attribute niyatam or its equivalent, thereby emphasizing the authority of the Shastras about all the activities of mankind. No one should consider his personal opinion as the measure of truth. Every seeker should know what is ordained in the Shastras, examine it by personal experience, and then act rightly in all matters. Half digested notions, fanciful theories, personal likes and dislikes are nowadays taken as basic truths by individual members in the society. Independent judgment has come down to the level of personal feelings of men who are subject to 100 wild passions and prejudices. So, without deluding oneself by clinging to his own views, notions, and opinions, men should act according to the Shastras. And as the Shastras embody the combined wisdom of sages who have gone beyond raga and dvesha and whose only aim is to work for the welfare of the humanity. As no man can live without action, as action is life itself as we see, it is necessary to know the principle of action. Action should be as prescribed by the Shastras. It should be performed without attachment, without any feeling of doership. It should be performed without attraction or aversion. It should be performed without desire for the fruit. This is the four-way test for sattvic action. It purifies the mind, washes away the evils of the heart, corrects all defects, confers knowledge, and leads to moksha. Formerly, the Lord has declared that action should be without the sense of doership, sangarahitam, and also the actor should be free from the taint of egotism. There should not be the feeling, I am doing this or that. This is my work. This is the secret of work. Such work does not blind. The message of the Gita is this secret of work. The call to act and the way how to perform action are the chief instructions of the Gita. Aragadveshataha, no action can be pure if it is performed by the impulses of desire and hatred. The motive behind action vitiates it. All actions generally are the effects of the impulses of raga and dvesha. When there is no such longing for objects, action becomes pure and perfect. Question. What is the nature of sattvic karma? Answer. It is ordained by Shastras. It is performed without attachments. It is not motivated by passions and prejudices. It is done without desire for fruit. Such is sattvic karma. Rajasic karma is explained. 24th shloka. यत्तु कामेप्सुना कर्म साहङ्कारेण वा पुनः क्रियते बहुलायासं तद्राजसमुदाहृतम्. Substance. That action which is done by one longing for desires, or again with egotism, or with much effort, is declared to be Rajasic karma. Commentary. Action performed with a longing for its fruit and with egotistic feeling of personal agency is Rajasic action. It is performed with great effort, Bahulayasam. The passionate man burdens himself with work that causes unnecessary labor and effort, and it multiplies that the fruit is not commensurate with the effort put into the work. The action becomes restless and troubled in the course of the action. because his eye is on the rewards to be obtained from it, and also the pride of having brought the action into a successful end. Both these inner motives make the work painful and burdensome. He cannot have self sacrifice of the sattvic man who performs equally great action but without losing his balance and equanimity. He acts because the Shastras have sanctioned the action and is not conscious of any personal feeling or attachment to its end. He is therefore free and joyous. Desire for reward is bondage. Egoism is bondage. The seekers should learn to avoid these two great evils which bind the self to the wheel of karma. Question: what is the nature of Rajasic karma? Answer: it is done with a desire for fruit. It is performed with the egotistic feeling, I am the doer. It causes much exertion.